Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom for Nintendo Switch. In the last video we left off going through some of the stilled ruins and immediately going into the Jabul ruins, and now we're apparently falling down a pit to gosh who knows where. Whoa, what a chap. Zelda, are you okay? Yeah, try. Are we alright? I think we are. Guess you can't jump back up here, can you, Zelda? Anyways, yeah, we were trying to calm Lord Jabul, and then we found out that the reason why he was so angry is because he was an imposter this whole time. We took care of that, and now we're finally in the third dungeon of the game. I think you are technically supposed to do this dungeon first. It's supposed to be one of the easier ones, but because we did it out of order, we have a few things that we shouldn't have. Honestly, now that I look at it, with the water block echo being so good, I feel like we could just use that in so many places in the other area that unless it, like, breaks, I think it'll actually be more useful to have early. So maybe I should do it the other way. But I think I'm glad I did the other rift like that. Oh, what's this? Oh, he just summoned a big storm we have to run away from. Don't really have much time then. We'll just spin through everything. It's possible we can go for some of these using explosions, but probably easier to just run away. Doesn't seem like there's anything here anyway. Let's just get out of this room entirely. And there we go. Whew, that was close. Now we're finally in the actual area. So we fell all the way to the basement from just that. Alright, I'm gonna summon a fish first here to defeat this enemy. Then we're gonna use crows to get rid of the rest of them. Fires are really also pretty good at taking out enemies, and crows are pretty tanky too, naturally. Okay, maybe not this enemy. Okay, the crabs are kind of tricky, actually. The crows are probably the best way to grind rupees, because the crows, they can pretty much, you know, most enemies when they can, and then they'll also go and pick up the rupees afterwards, so early on, it's the best way to grind money. That's actually why I purposely didn't stay in that acorn game for too long. I was hoping it would actually be a piece of heart, is what I was hoping for, but nothing happened, so now that's a problem. Alright. Can now warp here in the map. There's that pit again if we want to fall into it. Definitely not doing that. So let's head into the actual place now. We have forest feathers and what looks to be a massive area with nowhere to go so far. I'm gonna have to figure this out soon. Pushing that pink switch made water go up a little bit, which in turn started a water fountain. It moves up a little bit. So that kind of gives us an idea of what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get that up high enough. Okay, this is underwater, so we're gonna need this. We should actually check using this to see if first. Let's see how far we can go up. Well, not enough to get anything interesting. It's possible we can actually use lampfish instead of sarks so that the area will be lit up, but I just think the sharks are more useful. They just the chomp fins rather. They always kill the enemy pretty much instantly. Oh, we got another new enemy. This is the Bio Baba Echo. Capable of swallowing whole anything that approaches it, this fearsome pet is vulnerable to having its head pulled. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, I guess technically if I wanted to just... We need the Tinkler level 2 Echo, really. They at least give us a little bit of life to work with here. I'm trying to pull this guy. There we go. Okay, my Echo's already cleaned up everything pretty much here. Well, that's not my Echo, that's for sure. Alright, there's a chest in here. That was a lot more rupees that time. Okay, that helps out a bit more than just 20. I'm overjoyed apparently from that. That's what the game says. Alright, now we can get out. I'm surprised I haven't used this in a while. So it's like one of those old Torchlight puzzles again, but one of them's underwater, so you have to first pull it out of the water and then do other stuff. And yes, I assume now that a lot of stuff requires me to use this ability or one of my Echoes. That's what I was forgetting about the last time I did this. Alright. So pretty much every time I activate a switch, more water gets put into this area, which in turn makes the nation puddle go up even higher. And we need enough to be able to go up to the top. Alright, nothing missed so far as I'm aware. Alright. Can't even move those. Not all of those statues you can have, unfortunately. This just takes you back to where we were before. Now we can go over here and find the outer switch as well over here. I can just use this to go over the wall until he flipped up. Oh, we have a new enemy to take out. Since we have a fire now, we can just take it out with a fire of our own. There we go. Swear, getting them to actually lock onto the right target seems a bit tricky at first. Oh, there's our dungeon map. Looks like we have to go deeper in still, though, to find other stuff. The Needlefly Echo. Highly intelligent, this hard Inchak is a master of finding the perfect moment to attack. It's the albatross, patient hunter of the air. The spawner can suddenly dive even into the water to catch his prey. Yeah, get rid of those guys, and we can move on. No chests that we've missed so far. Oh no, one of these sharks again. Also, they can also break stuff. But before we get that done, we have to take out this shark who's in a very precarious spot in the middle of somewhere. Alright, we finally got rid of him. So if you haven't fought the chop fins before, they'll probably be very difficult over here. Because there's so many of them. There we go. We won't be safe until we get all of those first. There we go. That's done with. Gonna use more of these now to take out the enemies on the corners. I'm using the Owl Child just to use something different. You don't have to use those. Probably the crow is better overall if you want to collect more rupees, but... Whoa. That's not where I wanted to place that. Whatever, that works. Okay, this is a bit... This has to be done a bit differently now. Oh, okay, we can just get out here from here also. That angle was off by quite a bit, but we were able to get through it anyway. It's even there, huh? Alright, there we go. This is another way we could have gotten to that upper part. So I guess there were two ways to get up here. I just did it the more interesting way. Doesn't seem like anything could be used here at the moment. Nope, nothing happens. I'm surprised I was able to walk on those both times without falling fast. Usually it's much harder to do. Oh, these enemies again. Oh, these are really erratic to fight. Probably better off using a boomerang-like enemy. Okay, he's not getting anywhere. Let's just use this instead. That's probably easier than doing it the other way. You could technically cheese almost every fight with form if you had enough power to constantly keep going into it. Problem is I don't really like playing that way. It's kind of cheap. Only try to do it when absolutely necessary, and that fight would have probably taken a very long time if I didn't do that. So hence why I used sword fire form there. Alright. Now we should be able to go up to the next level. Fully this time. Yeah, so now we have enough to go up there. Alright. Whoa, we just get flung up here. Well, we're already going left, so let's keep going that way then. Oh, more of these enemies again. I will say these objects are certainly good at being thrown into really annoying locations that you cannot get to normally. Pretty much forcing you to use a flyer to defeat them if you don't want to have to deal with their constant firing at you instead. Oh, this enemy too. That one's probably even more annoying. You can just avoid it. That's probably easier than doing it the other way. I'm just looking at the planning of the route to see if there's any moves I have to do here first. Alright, nope. Looks like we're using our sword fire form here. I don't know if there is a timer or not. I've never actually done one of these where it messes up. Just so you know, you lose your forms whenever you go into that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. If you're wondering why I went over to that right side before, is I thought this bow would come in handy, and just as I thought... oh, no, okay, never mind. They put it too high up. Whoa. Okay, this one will probably be better if we just use boxes to get up top instead. Yeah, and then jump and hit that. Oh, there's one more, too, here. There's no energy nearby to refill, unless we get here. Because of that awkward mechanic from before, we have to hack something to get by here instead. Yep, cannot get hit by our own bombs. That's actually kind of awkward for me. For a person who definitely grew up playing Link to the Past and other games where bombs definitely hurt you in those games. So you can definitely get hit by your own bombs occasionally. Okay, this at least gives us enough. So, the weirdest movie in the game actually came into play here. Because we didn't want to necessarily refill all of our energy, but we wanted to have enough to do that. So that ended up coming in handy after all. Definitely getting your energy ones up will help you go a lot faster. Oh boy, we're trapped in an area. But this time we have probably the most aggravating enemy to deal with in the whole game. I forget what they're called, but they're just, these enemies are just really annoying. They hop around everywhere, and I think, yeah, flyers are our best bet here. We pretty much just have to keep attacking, surviving, waiting until we do other stuff, all the while having to run away the whole time. It's just so awkward. Sometimes they'll do hardly any damage at all, other times they'll hack immediately. And I'm using flyers because with how fast or accurate they are, they'll at least hit the enemies. The others, not so much. Alright, we got another switch hit. That seems to be the whole thing about this dungeon, is hitting switches to make the water level ace. So now it goes slowly higher, and eventually we'll be able to get to the boss that way. Oh, we can't even go off that way. Right. Oh, there we go. We found a chest with a golden egg in it as well. Cool. Alright. Let's see if there's anything up here that I missed. Okay, that helped out a little bit. Actually aiming the echoes properly. So all that really did was open an alternate path, really. This pathway here has a chest, though, so it's much better. Why do I feel like that looks really deceptive? 2 lights on a chest. It tells me something's gonna happen. We already had to deal with one of the tornadoes. Why not maybe a second one appears out of nowhere? Okay, well, so far nothing happened. Alright. That's just a false area. Alright. Hastily breaking these boxes in case one of them has something in it. Nope. Alright. Nothing to be found in here. Or this again. Well, that didn't take long for them to get rid of that. Just we can get our sword fighter up in there. I guess we picked the right room to go back to. Yeah, I made a big mistake of just standing on top of there. Yeah, it didn't take long. So I tell ya, when we hit this switch, we'll be able to move through, right? Looks like we're gonna need something to press it. Something else. Like a boulder, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Because it was underwater, so we couldn't even hit it otherwise. There we go. We're done with that. Interesting that the water doesn't drain despite being right nearby that. You think it would, but nope. Anyways, we didn't forget our blast key, so I think we should be fine now. Oh. Oh, that brings us to a different area entirely, huh? Yeah, that's another way to move that. So I guess we were supposed to move that with the other ability, but blowing it up is just as effective, if not easier, because you won't have to deal with it later. Only one heart, so I guess we better do the trick then, which we haven't done in quite a while. Just rest in this bed to become fully healthy before the boss. It's kind of interesting that you haven't been able to heal like this in any Zelda game. I don't think even Breath of the Wild lets you do that. There's like resting at campfires, but all that does is like set a spawn point, bring you back. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, there's no resting that I know of in that game, except for the inns, of course, if there are any. So this is one of the only games like its kind that lets us do that. Anyway, well, you kind of know the gist by now. We probably gonna have to use Sword Fighter to beat this thing again, and he's probably gonna give us some that let us get back into Sword Fighter form. Oh, wait. We're going underwater. Wait, what's this? So we're about to have a full fight underwater. Okay. Well, there's only one thing I should really do here. That is, well, maybe do nothing at first, but in the second part, I want to use one of my engines. Alright. Let's try using bomb fishes for a bit. Can we just go underneath that? Yeah, we can. Oh wait, we can just do this. Okay. That's what we're supposed to do to attack him. Now we're just completely taken out of the water entirely. I don't think we're gonna need our potion. If you're wondering what I was thinking is, I was actually thinking of using the dive time up by 1 minute so we can keep that up a bit, but if anything, if we are gonna heal, we should probably use something that gives us swim speed up maybe instead. But we don't need it. We seem to be able to avoid his attacks just fine. Oh, he's not immediately going down. Guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Have to jump up and hit him that time. So yeah, it looks like you were supposed to do this boss first. It seems a lot easier than the other one. It's mostly just avoiding tornadoes. So that whole time, the tornadoes that were summoned, this was the boss who did it. So he also happens to be the boss. There we go. Nice and easy again. Sword Fighter form is not too bad, and also we have our level 2 sword now technically, so we're doing a lot more damage than we would be normally. So having that upgrade early can definitely help for these early bosses. We'll also get another upgrade to it. I'll probably give it to the Boda since I haven't done that yet, and we cannot enchant the sword any further until we go later into the game. Alright, there we go. So, it looks like an Aerith's gonna be fixed. Alright. My friends shared some of their power with me. Once again. We got another upgrade to that. Feel like I could do even more now. Oh, you said that. Oh, Tri's power is increased. Now some echoes will use fewer stars. Or, but not all of them, apparently. And we got more might crystals, so now we can upgrade again. I heard something from my friends while mending the rift. They told me this was the largest rift they've ever mended. None of us realized that the rifts could get big like this if we were unable to do our job. It's hard to say what would have happened if you hadn't defeated that monster, Zelda. There's not really anything else to do in the still world for now, so let's go back to your world, Zelda. Alright. And another heart container. Collected. Yes, let's return to our world now. There we go. Oh, Zelda's back. Zelda, you're amazing. You got rid of all the rifts. What about Lord Jabu? The big fish was in a still world. The rift gone, I'm sure he's fully back to normal. Really? At long last? Thank you, Zelda. No, Dread and I are more alike than not. We're close in age, we care for our villagers, yet we squabble. Maybe we're far too similar, so we argue over the littlest details. We've done this for ages. Yeah, but now that River Zora and Sea Zora can get more done together, or maybe what we really learned is that we got too hot during this squabble. The two are good friends, usually. Huh? You're not. Hey, shut your gills, Iwana. In any case. Must express our gratitude, Zelda. We owe you a great deal. Chikosara, Chief Dread, Lord Jabu has returned to Crossroads Plaza. Yeah. Aha, let's go, Zelda. Right, it's time we celebrate. That's the least we can do to thank you. Alright. What about the other areas up top? Don't we still have to explore those? Oh, what? Oh, we don't have our hood on anymore. Interesting. So now, multiple of them are playing together in harmony. Alright. Now what? That was a much faster dungeon this time. It was nice to hear the Zora play their music. I could have listened to that all day, and what a perfect way for the chiefs to make up after all this. Right, Zelda? Where am I? You there, I need directions. Sorry, not my best manners. My name is Wright, General for the Kingdom of Hyrule. I found myself out at sea after regaining my senses and heard the music coming from here. Did you know the way to Hyrule Pass? You look a little like... No, it can't be. You, Princess, I never would have guessed I'd meet you out here, oh please. Just imagine, here in Jabul waters. Now, what in the world has been going on? What? I can't believe all that happened when I was gone. And so, Minister Leffe is at Blueberry's person's house right now? That's my first order of business, is speaking with Mr. Leffe immediately. Okay, I said break him instead of what it probably would sound like. Oh, well then. Where does that leave us? We took care of the rift, but we didn't find your father, Zelda. Maybe it was a good idea to head to Blueberry's house too. Alright, so that gives us a new area. So now we've landed both of those rifts. So we've completed 2 quests here. King of Hyrule and Link are still missing even after meeting larger rifts. We better turn to Blueberry's house and share everything that's happened. Huh, okay. Well, before we do that, I want to check up here first. Now that the rifts are finally flippin' gone, maybe we can check more of this area overall. We should be able to reach a massive area now that we have those water blocks. Oh, this guy's still afraid of swimming, huh? It's being weird. She's staring at the pool, talking to herself, something about monsters. She's gonna feed me to monsters. Wait, no, that isn't it. Sure, I'm very disappointed with me. I can't swim yet. I'm just too scared to try. Please, you gotta help me. Could you check on my mom? Nice though, right? You rescued those who were caught in the rifts. Maybe you helped me with a personal honor. Could you bring me some monsters? I'm gonna use them for something. Let's see a monster that looks like a Sisyphus. Please put any monsters you bring me in the water here. I'll give you something nice if you can help. Oh, feel free to do it in your spare time. That's exactly the sinister looking monster fish I wanted. For a moment. That was tough enough of a job, but it's not getting it very shiny. Huh? Still, it helped me learn more about what I needed to know. Now, can you bring me a monster that goes boom when anyone goes near? Please put it in the water here, just like you did the last time. Oh, bonefish. Those definitely go boom when you get close to them. Now, let's see. That wasn't good enough either. It's not getting it dazzling enough, but it does have a fine shine, looking better. Thanks for that monster. Helped me learn even more about what I needed to know. Now please bring me a shocking jellyfish monster. Please put it in the water here just like you did last time. Alright. Monster is exactly what I had in mind. The way it floats is pretty. Very, very pretty. Shifting colors and patterns. Zowie! Ugh! Last I did it. Gotta say, it turned out well, too. Now to see my son, come with me. Yudaka. Mom, I'm not monster food. Oh, Medea, please just hold out your hand. Huh? A scale? Yes, one polished using a legendary technique known only to Zora. With this scale, you'll be able to swim. Really? No, you're worried about not being able to swim, so I made you a special charm. You made this for me? I'll give it a try. Yeah. Whoa, I can do it. I'm swimming. Not gonna lie, that does feel weird to say not be able to swim. Just doesn't make sense. Well done. I always knew you could. Yeah, swimming is fun. Thanks, Mom. Thank you for your help. I can't begin to say how much this meant for us. I thank you by giving the same charm I gave to Medaka. Yeah, Zora's Gale. It's a charm made with secret Zora methods and enables the wearer to hold their breath for longer underwater. I needed each of those monsters so I could research ways to polish Gale. So again, thank you for the bottom of my heart. Alright. Alright. There we go. And that really roughed up this area a bit. Glad it's back to normal though. It's my all-time favorite place to take a nap. That's what I figured. We can easily get up here now, no problem. So that just opened up a lot more of the map for us to explore. Perhaps we should have gone for this particular one to begin with. Have a better way to deal with that. And there we go. Some more rupees. Alright. Let me get a look at this top right area. It's kind of crazy. Echoes are the really only major thing blocking certain pathways. Once you get a specific echoes, it almost feels like you can go wherever you want. Sure, there's still some limits here and there, though. Oh, here's a hard container. Still haven't found another berry in the bottle yet. I think how for some reason there's now just only berries can be put in bottles now. It's like they know that doing it the other way just doesn't seem right. Even anything up here we can get? Nope, none that I know of. Those darkness areas means we probably cannot go there. But I imagine because of how trippy this world is, I imagine I probably unintentionally made it really easy to get out of bounds in certain zones, I will say that much. Anyways, yeah. I'm exploring for what reason you just saw right there. We need pieces of heart, and pieces of heart are typically not always in the same spots, and given the echoes allow you to go pretty much everywhere, there's gonna be a lot that needs to be done first. Before we can find out. Oh, we found a new enemy over here. Mine's getting stuck there. Oh, there's the one extra mic crystal I was missing from earlier. If we keep this up, we might be able to get the upgrades we need by the end. Anyways, I want more rupees. I'm gonna use the crow instead. This one still requires 2 echoes to use. go. That's done. Alright, there we go. Nurgle and Nag. Does really feel like you can go pretty much anywhere you want once you to do. As long as you have the echoes to get it done, it's not that bad. Okay, well now my next plan is to skim this edge looking for a cave. Like a one we may have already seen before. Just going on the rightmost edge instead of the leftmost edge to see if we can find a cave there. We should be able to go here now that we've mended the rift here. But we'll check everywhere else as well. So they're one of those 8-mine dudes as well, so we might be able to do something there. Unless it's actually a chance for something else. Although I think it is probably the acorn now, it's all things considered. That really didn't give me anything else but just that, so that was kind of boring. There's only ever one other place we can reliably go right now. That's over here.
Hey.
Oh, hi, and hello. Acorn gathering, give it a go. Sag and fun to play. Gathering acorns is never Drake. All you gotta do is pick one the acorns I scatter about. Fast, you'll even get a prize. You get one try for 10 rupees. Alright. Alright, time to gather. Oh, just 6 acorns this time. It's a lot less than I had to do before. Okay, these enemies are just gonna be really annoying with popping these out. Oh, they certainly have a good way to make this hard. Really putting the worst kind of enemy in this area imaginable. Just trying to grab those with a frag simply because of that. Alright, well that was still pretty easy, it's just the enemies made it more awkward. Alright, that was easy. Alright. Still the same thing. Okay, this is probably the faster one.
Hey.
At some point, there probably is a fast time for these that makes it go faster. Anyway, I'm only slightly annoyed because it's like, well, this would be easy normally, but they had to put the most annoying enemy in the way. These stupid jumpy enemies. I always forget their names, but yeah, they're very annoying. They just won't stop going after me. Oh. But you can't rest past a certain... Oh, never mind. I was just not waiting long enough. That's what it was. Alright, let's try it again. Maybe do it a bit faster. Alright. I think we could just skip this one if we use beds first. Probably easier, honestly. Oh, see, again, they're just being annoying. Where's the other one? There. We did it a lot faster thanks to that. There's still a little bit of efficiency problems, but by getting that harder one first, we got a little bit faster. It is possible we might just have to do what he says and do it even faster. Even I felt like that could have been faster. If we end up getting a piece of heart, that's gonna really change how we do that part. To a point where we have to do it perfectly to get the piece of heart. Because probably the trickiest part is actually just getting across to get the items. Alright. Alright, time to gather again. So we have to go basically there and then right across. That's not what I wanted. Wait, we might be able to just jump up here, actually. Hang on. Okay, never mind. We didn't need it. That was really, really fast. If he doesn't give me something, that confirms that we can't get a piece of art here, but that looks a piece of art worthy, don't you think? Nope. Alright, just 20 rupees again. Oh, wait, no. Look at this. Wow, that was lightning fast. So fast, in fact, you get the special one-time bonus. Oh, 100 rupees. Oh, that's all. That's all? So if you do a certain record, all it does is 100 rupees. It's possible there might be a piece of art on one of them, but I don't know. The odds are pretty low if we just got only money from him. He says one time, though, so it's not like we can repeat this to get certain rupees. Alright, well, that's one of the areas explored that I pretty much wanted to do. Now we need to go here and explore around the right side. I left markers on certain areas because I need to check if those areas have spots or not. So, we need to go back up here. There we go. We found ourselves in a new area because of that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So just using the crows overall will let you get a lot of rupees from just doing that and killing enemies on top of that. So getting the crow echo early definitely helps with money grinding later. You just get an excess amount of rupees. It's not even funny how easy it is. Where the frick are they going? Sometimes it feels like they're so damn half of the time I have to cycle just to get by. Oh, understand. I was hoping we'd find one of those at some point. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to go over this first. And drop down here. And get a, looks like we need a bomb fish. Oh, this is different. You got a silver brooch. You wear this high-quality drill to make rupees appear a little more often when you break objects or defeat monsters. That sounds like a good idea, in fact. Because it was such a good co-op, I think it's worth equipping. We had the swim speed up initially because I wanted to be... So we did have swim speed up after all. We're gonna do... Get rid of that. Put that on instead. Since we have pretty much all the buttons we can, we're probably not put that on anymore. But for now, we can have it on. Alright, 20 rupees just randomly chilling there. Oh, and there are one of these monster chests. Prizes are not gonna really do well here. Chasing us like that. Okay, that's one way of getting rid of them all. There we go. More mind crystals. Alright, we got pretty much all the enchantments we can get now. I don't think we missed anything. Alright, Spear Modeling level 2 outgo. More enemies, time for okay, use this again. So we can go up there if we want to, but it's not. Okay, now we can set a pin here as monster to remember it's a monster chest. And we'll remove the other two. Now these are free, we're gonna check next after we quickly skim down here to see if we're missing anything. This is the last area up here that we can explore. There's like just something in there, but on the looks of it, but it doesn't look like there's anything at all. Alright. Looks like we're skimming the edge of it now. This water block, I will admit, has definitely opened up places, and oh my goodness, I just did it again, didn't I? What I mean by that is I got so sidetracked, sorry, now I forgot to end the episode. It's getting really late, so I better do that now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we maybe try to clear King's name, rather Zelda's name. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, folks. Peace.